Hades 2 had an update. They added a lot of new stuff that I won't go into the details on. It's not to spoil UI era. Though I am curious, what do you know about Hades 2?
I know that Melano exists. I know, let's see. I know about her. I know about her little girlfriend, which I forgot her name, but I want her so bad.
Which one?
See, and that's exactly the thing. The really buff one. Really buff.
Oh,
One of
Nemesis.
Thanos' sister. Yes. I know all about Nemesis.
I
Not to
recently, I've recently, I came across a conversation where Nemesis and Moros were like in a bit of a argument slash discussion about them both having feelings for Milenoe because I've been doing both of their stuff, and I was like, oh.
Oh, yikes.
But low
I know
key,
about.
it ended with
Mhm.
Milenoe basically being like, I'm Polly. that's not what that's
Yippee!
not what she said, but that's basically kind of what she said. And I was like, oh
But
damn, Millennial.
yeah,
I mean, do your thing. You gonna sleep with both of the these siblings.
the siblings is kind of
It's
crazy,
kind of
but
wild, and they were kind of like, okay,
following in her brother's footsteps, I guess.
for sure.
Let's see. Yeah, I know all about Nemesis. I know about like one or two of the bosses, Chronos, the bathhouse scenes, which are insane to me.
Oh, they're
I'm
great.
not mad at it
They're great.
though. I know about Hephaestus's design, which is sick. It looks really nice.
Oh
But
yeah.
I saw something from the newest update, and I'm not even mad that I got spoiled for it because it looks so cool. Prometheus is in the game.
Yes, voiced by Ben Starr. He's everywhere now.
Really?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 really skyrocketed its man. He has a great voice. So they just like
Good for him.
we need a husky, deep British voice. Get Ben Starr.
Yep.
Yeah, Prometheus. I got the
And
Prometheus, and he beat my ass.
I am obsessed with him. Like the idea of him like teaming up with the eagle that eats his lip. Like I just the whole thing is I'm obsessed with it. So now I'm like I was gonna wait for Hades to get out of early access to buy it. I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and
What
buy
do you
it
know
now.
about like the levels?
Nothing. That
Okay,
which is really
good.
surprising to me. I don't know anything about the gameplay or the levels themselves. Just like
Okay, because I was wondering how much you know, so I know what not to say. So good. That means I can't say anything. um,
oh no.
but yeah, they added a new weapon. I can talk about that. It's like it's I don't know.
Mm.
It's like a combination of the adamant rail and the fist, where you have a punch attack, but then you have rockets, but they're homing
Mm.
rockets. You don't have to aim them. It's really cool.
Oh nice.
They made one change that I absolutely despise. Um, and it completely changed the game for me, and I was upset, and I had to stop playing the game. I was so upset. they so they took there's an excuse me an Arcana card that allows you to slow down time when you charge attacks. Um, and now it's been changed. And that
Mm.
ability has been added to Hecate's keepsake. It's literally the first Arcana card you get, and it's the cheapest, so it felt like it was like a necessity of the combat. And
Mm-hmm.
I would have preferred if they increased the cost for it rather than completely removing it and putting it on a much more limited item like the keepsakes. Um,
Right.
it doesn't completely ruin the game, but it did. Like I said, it ruined my mood that night. um,
Mm-hmm.
I started to get used to the change a little bit, but I'm still having just way more difficulty than I did before without it, and
Mm.
maybe that's what they wanted, but like I don't know, it just made it a little less fun for me. And
And honestly, depending on like the feedback from it, Supergiant's pretty good
yeah,
about that. If they make a balance change in the
for
future,
sure. And I definitely
and I
complained.
agree.
I definitely complained on the subreddit. I was like, why the fuck?
You're like, fix this, fix this
um.
now.
So yeah, it's gonna be a while before they do that because they want to wait and see
Yeah,
what the reaction is. And how people
right.
cope. Uh,
Which
but
makes
I
sense.
I finally defeated Kronos, and guess what? It
Nice.
was with the time slip
Well,
keepsake because of course it was. Uh,
of course.
but yeah, you actually no, I'll say this one thing. You can't slow down time with Kronos. At least not at first. You have
Mm-hmm.
to unlock it, which was
Oh,
really cool detail for them to do because he controls time. So you go to try and slow
right,
down time, and he goes like, "What are you doing? That's my whole thing. I'm literally time. I am Father Time. Why are you trying to slow down time?"
right.
It's cool, but yeah,
That
finally
was
beat him.
cool.
It was cool. Um
Nice, nice.
um there's definitely some stuff they're not finished with when it comes to like what you do after you defeat them, and they kind of just
Mm.
push you into death and going back to the crossroads. Um, and like yeah, I'm really interested to see with that whole like you don't fully know how they explain why you don't just he's dead now and you win and you go back. It's not fully explained just
Right.
yet because they they're not finished with the game. So I'm interested to see what that actually the actual reasoning for that is. But I'm interested in see for you to finally play it and actually experience the
Yeah.
changes because I've been holding my tongue for so long and I need to talk. But yeah, it's real good.
I feel it. I feel it.